Hey, this is HighZealot here, and welcome to a video containing Touhou Project 13.5 Hopeless Masquerade, the newest fighting game which got released a while ago, which I haven't done a video yet, but I'm basically waiting for a translation before I do a story mode of Marissa and Lunatic. So basically, as you can tell by the title, this is a video containing basically 3 of my matches. Each match had 2 games during the Maidens Kaleidoscope Hopeless Masquerade Tournament, the North American division. So if you can tell here when playing, I played Marissa throughout, and the first 2 matches are HighZealot, i.e. me, versus Neodymum. I'm not going to be providing commentary during the matches, but I'll provide some of my thoughts like after the match. So the first 2 matches, then, so let's begin. So that was the first match against him. It's pretty straightforward. Second, you can tell I'm not that good at, I don't really know how to get out of corners, and I haven't really practiced against amateur human players with using my combos, so I really couldn't actually even start to begin my combos, because, well, I'm pretty bad, you can tell. First match, straightforward. First half, I guess. Second half, was a bit closer. I managed to get myself stuck in the corner, you can tell. Then I got really lucky with that Master Spike. I did not expect him to get hit by that. And then the blazing star. I managed to get lucky and do the easiest possible stun that Marissa can do. Basically, basically just a heavy, then just spam light range, and then you stun, then blazing star to finish him off. It was really pretty much lucky. I really got lucky there. So on for the next match against him and the final match against him. So that was the other match. You can tell during the first half I got really lucky when I was panicking with that Blazing Star. And I could swear, unless it got changed recently, I could swear the Blazing Star hitbox was used to be a lot smaller. So I managed to win that set of games and got me some points for that. So the next matchup we have, who remains Ishirin, we have Luspic. And yeah, you might enjoy this one or you might not. Depends on if you like. I don't know. I won't spoil it. Just watch for yourself. And yeah, that was the first match against him. You can already guess it's gonna be a pretty utter stomp. And you can tell how first half I was really desperate, throwing spell cards around in desperation, and I don't know what I was doing that Master Spark. It was a horrible idea to even activate the Master Spark when my light range didn't actually manage to land, unfortunately. It would have been nice if it did land after the heavy, but unfortunately it did not, and he probably would have kicked my ass even if I did manage to succeed. Because I'm fairly sure he had just enough health to survive, I think. So on to the next match. You can already guess what's gonna happen, but you'll see anyways. And yeah, I got utterly and completely stumped. There's not much to say though. I did start using lasers, though. Yeah, it's not really. I mean, I'm playing with a keyboard, not a controller, though. So I think it's probably be a good idea to invest in a controller one day. Though I've played with a keyboard this entire time, so I'm used to it. It'd probably still be better if I started using a controller. Maybe. Or it could not help, cause I mean, I'm used to using a keyboard. I've never used a controller for any games I played on PC in my entire life, so it could also be a change that I'm not used to. Alright, I think enough rambling though, cause yeah, that was just a stomp. Can't even say anything. It's like Alliance versus Quantic 22-0, DreamHack 2013, Game 3 of the finals. Yeah, it's like that. I wonder how many of you actually got what I said just then. But on to the next match, versus G-Pop, who plays Koshi. These matches were closer, not a stomp at all, a lot closer. So these might be the more enjoyable matches, and the last match is ahead, and you can tell it because everything's grayed out because they're from older versions. So let's finish up this video and watch the last two matches right now. Yeah, that was a lot closer. The first match where I managed to get Master's Spark off, that was a really simple way to get 100% stun, which I only figured out like earlier before, like only a while before the tournament started, because it's apparently I never tried just like hitting them and doing like because usually I'm like holding an arrow key and then and then the final heavy, but then apparently if you don't have any sort of arrow key, it can 100% stun them, and then I can Master Spark them. I felt really good that I managed to get one win. Then things started to fall apart. Second was a bit closer, but yeah, I really did badly and got myself stuck in the corners. And those heavies, they're like I guess 5 heavy, as in like not like moving at all when you do that. It's a lot harder than you think it is to hit, because you can look when Marissa actually strings a broom, it looks like a wide arc, but actually the hitbox, it feels a lot smaller because it looks like it should hit, but then it doesn't. It also feels like it has a minimum range as well, which makes it a pain to hit with. And yeah, then I got spell card, and then the final the final match. Well, I was panicking. I messed up so badly that it got 100% popularity, which was really bad for me. I was in a really panic desperation move. Koshi activated her last word. I swung heavy once, so I'm moving back, but then I thought like, I probably can't block that. I don't know what I was thinking when I swing the heavy again, because the first time I should have already known she was respawning. What I should have done is try to graze her away, but then by then it was already too late. But I was in a panic desperation mode. You don't make good decision making when you're panicking and in desperation, now do you? You just don't, because you're panicking, obviously. And then on to the final match against G-Pop. And once again, good game, G-Pop, and well played. Good game to everyone actually, and well played from all of you. That Master Spark was the biggest mistiming. I completely mistimed it, and it's the worst thing I've done in my entire life. And I practiced that combo, like the side heavy that into the wall, and then basically hit her up, then upwards basically rocket launcher. Though I started calling it gun cannon thanks to MotK, who also called it that. And yeah, I mistimed the Master Spark. I activated too early, which she was fully stunned, so which means she would have just fell, and if I activated it even a lot later, would have hit because she was stunned. But no, I activated too early, so she fell into the Master Spark and got knocked back, and became like the red stun, which makes her immune to everything, which pretty much cost me the entire game. Because if you miss something that would have won you the game, you go into mode of panic, and when you panic, you fail basically. It really was the worst mistake ever, because I've done that so many times in practice mode, and after the version 1.10, it was even easier to do than it used to be, which made it easier. But I goofed it up. I messed up in the heat of the battle. I mistimed it completely, absolutely mistimed it. No mistake. I completely messed up there. And the rest, well, you can see what happened. I was panicking. Blazing Star. Yeah, when you're playing, you can't really, the chances of you managing to hit someone with a spell card, when they're not 100% stunned is fairly low, because there is the lag, it's a bit slowed down, so they can easily see you use it, even if someone quick like Blazing Star, because it's the game we played when you were playing it live. It's a lot slower, so you can even if it was full speed, it could have been easily blocked. And one thing about Blazing Star, it leaves you completely open. If she had a spell card, she basically announced a spell card, I used Blazing Star, which was another bad mistake, because I knew it left me completely open, but I didn't think about it. I shouldn't have used it, because I would have been completely open. So yeah, if I had a second Master Spark, I could have used if I had a second Master Spark and used that. Well, she could have hit me when it was charging up, but it's still, at least if I managed to cast it, I wouldn't have been left open at the end. But at least now you come in, you can get hit by anything. You don't have any invulnerability frames. Another thing, the Witch Ley line, which is basically a special tackle of the broom. It's really unfortunate. It got nerfed in version 1.10. In the older versions, it used to be it could graze anything, but now you can't graze through projectiles unless it was like the charge version. So basically, I've been used to it being able to graze through anything, but now it's really unfortunate that it does that now. It really is. So that was the 3 games I played. Total of 6 matches. This was by far the closest match and the funnest match I had. And close matches are the funnest match. And now I guess I'm gonna show you the final scores, and then that's gonna be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed so far, and I'll see you in just a moment. Alright, first of all, I did not realize the video would be that long, but it's no big deal. So here's the score results of this champion. As you can tell, Losbeck, completely stomped everyone, annihilated everyone in North America, and came up on top. Second place was G-Pop, with yes. So Losbeck 7 wins, G-Pop 6 wins, and HighZealot's was third. I somehow managed to get third with 4 wins. Not exactly sure how. So the other players were PW, who unfortunately we had an issue where we couldn't play because the game kept crashing. So we decided it was a draw. We didn't manage to get a full game, but the halves and the quarters we didn't manage. We were equal. He managed to win some, I managed to win some. It was pretty much equal. The other people was Lady Scarlet. I believe something similar happened, and basically withdrew and gave everyone a free win. Sky Pirate never came, so everyone got free to win for that, and money. Yeah. From what I heard, apparently he played some people, and some other people he chose to give a free win. Not exactly sure what happened there, but yeah. That was really pretty. It was a fun game, and if you're wondering what the picture at the bottom is, it's just the banner from the old Twitch where you used to have banners there. So it's a fun game. Overall, I played actually just those 3 games pretty much. Shame Sky Pirate never came, and shame we played it feels like it was only this version that was so unstable, because I remember week 0 I played with like Excel and Game of Cal. It would play perfectly fine, and apparently we also played like right before a patch came out which fixed the crash, which is really unfortunate when you think about. Well, come on, you play the game, has some crashes, which ended up so it became a draw for some people, and suddenly then it turns out they patch it so it's no longer broken, then, which is sad. But that was the game for you. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time, and good night.